Inakuwaje Twango Nguvu, mimi naitwa presenter Ali, your entertainment PA, and by the way, the A is always for amazing. Siku zote natia bidii kuhakikisha kwamba nakuletea stories tofauti za burudani, and of course we are with one Kobby Salm all the way from Ghana. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm good, big bro Ali.
I'm good too. Finally, nice to meet you.
Finally.
We've actually been planning this interview for a very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then you've been in Kenya for a while now. How many days?
Yeah, I think a week.
A week?
Yeah, we've been in Kenya for actually a week. Yeah. And we have some few days to go.
Yeah, how would you say Kenya has been treating you?
I think right now Africa in general is actually becoming sort of the same. Yeah, because when you go to Nigeria, what's in Ghana, you probably feel the same. The traffic, maybe the only thing that would differ will be the food. But we are actually all becoming the same. So maybe we can start United States of Africa.
United States of Africa, that's sure. But maybe what would you say has been your favorite food right here in Kenya?
I ate chapati, I ate ugali, and mokimo.
Wow.
So I'd go with chapati.
Have you tried chapodondo?
What's that?
You should. Just ask around. Chapodondo. It's like rice and beans.
Oh.
No, chapati and beans. I mean, chapati and beans.
Chapati and beans.
Yeah.
They actually gave me a warning because they said because I'm on the run, they don't want me to take beans.
Oh.
So I'll probably take beans on my last day in Kenya. Yeah. Okay, whatever happens, I'm taking it straight to Ghana.
There's a breed of beans called Roskoko, but I'll tell you something about it later on. Anyway, tell us, why are you in Kenya?
Okay, we're actually in Kenya for different reasons. Last year around November, I released my single Rejoice, and we realized it was doing so well in Kenya. Yeah. And Jabidii was my friend, so I hit Jabidii up and I was like, you should check the grounds for me and see how the song is actually doing in Kenya. Yeah. So he did, and it was like the song was really doing well. So I spoke to my team about it, and they were like, okay, then let's plan and come to Kenya to promote it. God being so good, what happened was I'd already recorded a song with Jabidii. Yeah. So my manager was like, okay, then let's release the song so that we can kill one, how do you call it? Two birds with one stone. Yeah. So practically we came for a media tour, promote the singles that we have in the system, and also expose Kobby Salm brand to the people of Kenya. Wow, amazing. There are many gospel artists here in Kenya. Why Jabidii? Okay, so Jabidii actually has been my friend since 2019 when they had the African Gospel Awards in Ghana. So he came, and after that day, like his song was very big in Ghana. Yeah. So I hit him up and we became friends. We've been chatting. And last year he came back to Ghana for another show, which I happened to be on. So immediately after the show, I hit him up. I was like, no, there was no way you're leaving Ghana without us not going to the studio. So we went to the studio and we cooked something. Yeah. You've been actually one of the few artists, you know, from Ghana who've been actually been able to experience both sides of the industry. I mean, the music industry, that is in Kenya and in Ghana. And to be specific, I would talk about gospel industry. How would you say the two of them compare? Like I was saying, I think right now the world in general is actually becoming a global village, because there are lots of times when Kenyan artists come to Ghana for events, and there are lots of times Ghanaian artists also come to Kenya for other stuff. Talk of Celestine Donko, a couple of times Messi Masika has been in Ghana, Evelyn Wanjiru, even Jabidii himself. Yeah, so we actually, there's that connection. So there's not like a big difference between what's happening in Ghana and what's happening in Kenya. So yeah, practically. Yeah, urban gospel is the main field that you're featuring in. Yeah. And there are many people who feel like, you know, people have urbanized gospel so much that it's lost its touch. You know, like people normally knew that, you know, gospel was either a worship song, you know, a very calm song. But nowadays we're having urban gospel. Of course, many young people are appreciating gospel, urban gospel, than, you know, the elder generation. What would you have to say about that? I think gospel is just the message. However the message is put, the most important thing is the message. So it has nothing to do with the genre, because day in day out things are changing. So if we are going to base on the genre to judge whether things will be good or not, then it's actually going to affect how the youth should actually take a lot of things. So practically, it's just the message. So they should just roll with it and not make people feel too bad because they are doing urban gospel or they're doing reggae gospel, because if you care to know, there are people who are reggae lovers, there are people who are hip-hop lovers, and these people change and want to worship God, and it becomes like a burden or like a big deal because they cannot listen to hip-hop in the church, they cannot listen to reggae in the church. You see, so we need to actually appreciate all these people who are actually doing all these genres in the church, and because they are also helping in propagating the gospel.
Okay, that's really great. Napiga story na Kobby Salm, of course, all the way from Ghana. Najua kwamba mna maswali mengi ambayo mnataka kumuuliza. But then I just want to know how is it how are your plans right now that you're in Kenya and you've been able to work with Jabidii? Are you looking at working with other Kenyan gospel artists?
Oh yeah. So we've actually started. I met Moji Short Baba.
Yes.
I've met. I'm actually in talks with Mercy Masika. And also in talks with Daddy Owen. And because of schedules, we've actually been tied moving up and down. But hopefully, we've dedicated like tomorrow for recording sessions. So we'll be in the studio with all these great names, just trying to cook something.
Wow. What would you say has been one of your low moments in your musical career?
Every day is a battle. As a creative. Every day is a battle, because you are as good as your last single or your last project. Because if you release your last project and you're not banging or you're not smashing, nobody cares about you any longer. So I remember prior to the release of my single, my album, my debut album, I wanted to give up.
Wow.
And you know what happened? I told my manager, yo, I'm releasing this album. If we are not able to get to the heights that we're supposed to get to, I'm quitting. I told him. So it was like a big pressure on him. Because he knows me. When I say I'm leaving, I'm leaving. And God being so good, I think, and this is actually boils down to the purpose, the whole thing, that no, God has actually purposed you to do this. Because when I said that, after the release of the album, I got nominations to the biggest platform in Ghana, which is the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, where I performed, 3 music awards where I performed, and it's been good till now. And today I'm in Kenya because of a music that I wanted to give up on. Yeah, so this is to encourage anyone out there. The fact that things are not going as expected doesn't mean it won't be as it is. You mean, if you feel deep within you that you have it and you got it, keep on at it. Yeah.
Would you say that's what keeps you going?
Actually, grace keeps me going. Grace. And the fact that I know that God is faithful and whatever He has promised, He's going to surely fulfill, keeps me going. So anytime I'm walking this journey and I feel like giving up, I think about the faithfulness of God, that He said He's going to make me big. Even through pastors, even through prophets, He said He's going to make me big. I should just trust and run the process. And another thing is, this is what I've been purposed to do. When I stop doing this and probably go and work anywhere, get all the money that I'm supposed to get, you gain nothing if you don't fulfill your purpose. When you have all the riches, and you see, you get to your old age, have all the money, then you see that you are still not fulfilled inside. You're still empty within. So fulfilling purpose is something very, very important.
I'm interested to know this because you are a gospel artist or gospel minister. Have you ever experienced any miracle in your life?
Miracle? My personal life? I think waking up every day is a miracle. Breathing every day. Being on the plane from Ghana to Kenya is a miracle. Talking to you is a miracle, because I know people come to Kenya probably would want to have an interview with you. They probably don't get. So every day, every walk of the way is actually a miracle.
Wow, that's amazing. I was waiting for another miracle, but I don't think there's a bigger miracle than that. Wow, I heard somewhere, that our boy Kobby Salm has been single for 10 years.
I knew, you know what? I didn't want to tell you this. I suddenly want to tell you. You see, I saw, you know, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is it because, you know, you're a gospel minister, you want to focus on the gospel? Is it because you don't want to date? Is it
not
because
necessarily.
you've been heartbroken?
I've actually been heartbroken before, but not. It has nothing to do with me being a gospel artist. It has nothing to do with that I don't want to date. I'm just very picky because I have a lot to give. Yeah. So you have to be worth it, and I have to. Should I say screen? I have to be very sure that what I'm giving to you, you are actually worth it. So that's actually what's keeping me in this at my back. And practically, I'm a very busy person. Yeah. Aside music, I'm an entrepreneur. So sometimes I get so busy and time moves very faster, and you probably don't know that. The last time I checked, there was a guy, a little kid I was taking to primary school, and the next time I called, he's finished university, and I was just sitting at the same place, working, and time was just running faster. So maybe probably a year or two, I'll invite you to Ghana for my wedding. Yeah.
Are you looking at dating a lady from Ghana?
I actually don't mind.
Any country, any time.
I don't mind. I actually don't mind, provided that I feel that a person we connect well, we have the vibe.
So currently, you're not eyeing anyone?
Eyeing? No. Currently, no. Ali!
You mean you haven't seen any beautiful Kenyan ladies?
Oh, most of the people in Kenya are actually pretty. Same in Ghana. But let's see how it goes.
Your project is dropping today. Your project with Jabidii.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about.
So Fabeje actually in Swahili I learned it's called Nipe Nikupe.
Okay.
Which means like an exchange. You're exchanging. So practically that's what it means. It's just your praises going up and the blessings of God coming down to you. So it's an exchange to God. We praising God so that His praises will come. His blessings will actually come down to us. So that's what the whole song talks about. And we have a challenge, sort of with it, very easy challenge, which is on my TikTok, on my Snapchat. You can just follow the challenge and move with it.
You're an urban gospel artist, and I'm sure that you are among the few people who've been, you know, in the industry for a while now. Of course, we are in an advent where we're seeing, you know, people claiming to be prophets, people claiming to be pastors. You know, we're having even some pastors performing miracles. Some are true, some are not. I don't know. What's your opinion on all that?
I don't think it's the first time starting. I don't think it's the last. I think even in the time of Jesus, people doubted whether he was a true man of God, a true son of God. So if they doubted, then it means that even in that time they were false prophets. You understand? So nothing is going to change. If every man of God is true, the Bible is not true, because the Bible makes mention of false prophets. So I think it's cool. It's cool to have them around. It depends on you, your spirit, to know who is true and who is not, depending on their fruit. You see, because it says that by their fruit you shall know them. You get it. So it boils down to you be discerning and know which man of God you're going to trust in and be in the church.
So here in Kenya we see many gospel ministers. They sing, they become famous, and then boom, all of a sudden they start a church.
They start a church. Okay.
Do you have plans maybe?
No, not currently. Not currently. It's not something that I think I've been called to do, to start a church. So I'm not. It's never come to me, honestly. It's never come to me. Now I'm just focused on my music, and also probably my entrepreneurship on the side. If later on I get the call to start that, I'll probably call you and tell you. Okay, interesting. Probably, what would you say about, you know, gospel artists going ahead and doing, you know, collaborations with secular artists? So I always say that I have a story. Prior to doing gospel music, I was a secular artist. Okay, and he's now a pastor, Pastor Marco Uso and son. Big shouts to him. He called me when I was a secular artist that he wanted me to do a song with the choir. He gave me the opportunity. I performed with the choir as a secular artist, but I did a gospel song in the church. Then after that, I got born again, I got a conviction, and I'm now doing gospel music. So I always say that I'm the last person to judge someone doing secular music. Because I was once like them. And it took only a platform for me to be like this. So you never know what battles they are facing. It might take just a Kobby Salm feature for someone to consider being a gospel artist, or consider preaching the word of God, even in this little corner. Because you can decide to sing about love, which I don't have any problem with, because we fall in love.
And it's mentioned in the Bible.
We fall in love. Just that maybe when you speak vulgar, when it's sex, when it's something that has to do with would encourage disagreements, wars and stuff, that I don't align myself with. But if it's love,
amazing. I've been having an amazing conversation with Kobby Salm all the way from Ghana, and I want you guys to go ahead and show him so much love and tell him that you've been sent by presenter Ali, the Entertainment P. I'm gonna pin the link to his music on the comment section. Of course, he's actually released a new jam with Jabidii. Go check it out, and of course subscribe to his YouTube channel. Talk to the Kenyan fans, you know, tell them something, tell them to support you. This is your time.
So my people of Kenya, all my people in Kenya, I want to say asante and shukuru to everybody for actually holding me down. My stay in Kenya has actually been awesome. And I'm looking forward to coming back to Kenya more of these times so that we could be vibing and more. My new single, featuring Jabidii, Fabeje, is out on all streaming platforms, now on Boomplay. So go run it up, go copy it and stream it. The video is out on YouTube. Charlie, the big man is putting it on his so you can just click on it and view it and support, subscribe. And Charlie, big shout outs to Lynn the brand, actually, to Foley Agency, to my team, the Guest with this family, for holding me down. Big shout outs to yourself too.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Looking forward to, you know, to having an amazing conversation.
Sure. One of these days you should come to Ghana so that
I need to come and do a media tour.
So when are you coming?
I'm coming in sometimes in August.
Really?
Yeah, I'll
okay, so because I'll be looking forward to that.
Thank you very much. Say hi to everyone. I'm a huge fan of Sakodi. Yo,
you know what time it is.
Thank you very much. Minister presenter Ali, your Entertainment PA. The A is for amazing behind the camera. Director Kaka, Director Frank, na watu wangu wote nguvu ambao wamekuja around kwa ajili ya kuhakikisha kwamba hii iko possible. Big shout out to you, Lynn the brand. I'll see you guys in the next video.